So I felt compelled to make this video because I want there to be no confusion as to what this channel is about. If you are thinking that this channel is going to be about church bashing church leaders, combing the internet and finding pastors preaching and then talking about how heretical and blasphemous they are, this is not going to be the channel for you. That's not what we're going to do here. That's not what this channel is about. It's not what interests me. It doesn't interest me because about 70 to probably 80% of the content that people put out there in the lens of what I just described is for nothing but the purpose of rage baiting. That's all it is. It's just to get you angry. It's just to get you upset. It's just to feed those deep negative emotions that, if we're all honest, we've all probably had, right? It's just nothing but to feed that. The other reason why it doesn't appeal to me is because if you were to actually go and watch the full context of what these little 15, 20-second videos are trying to get you to respond to and get your reaction to. If you were to watch the full context of what it is, you would find that little 15, 20-second video isn't telling you the truth of what is actually being said. It's only for the purpose of rage baiting you, of getting you upset, of getting you angry. And that's not what this channel is going to be about. The words heretic, blasphemy, we throw those around in today's society way too easily. Way too easily. Now, will this channel address when things come up in the Christian culture, because that's what this channel is about? Will this channel address if some preacher, minister, pastor does something that is actually biblically sinful, and it has gotten to the point where it has reached and is people in the Christian world are talking about it? Will this channel cover it? Will I cover it? Yes, I will cover it. Because again, it's news. It's Christian news. And what this channel will do is we will address the news, but in the context and in the way of how do we as Christians respond when we read something like this, or when we see something like this, or when we hear something like this. But this channel is not going to be, let's cover the latest Joel Osteen message, and let me tell you how Joel Osteen is a heretic and going to hell. It's not what this channel is going to be about. And so if you're looking for that, I'm sure you can go find it somewhere. It's all over TikTok, all over YouTube. And honestly, it would probably be the fastest way for me to go viral and gain a lot of followers, but I'm just not going to do that. That's just not what I view this channel as being. In my own personal goal setting, there are things that I want to do with this channel, things that I'm hoping for and praying for, that I don't want to have this stigma of, the only way that, the way that Josh got famous, the way that Faith Ventures got famous was by antagonizing, by saying negative things about pastors, about ministers. That's not how I want. That's not the foundation that I'm trying to lay for this channel and for the future of this channel. and for the future of my life and for my family. I'm not trying to have that be the foundation. Now, I'm not saying that that's wrong, because I do believe that God creates people who, personality-wise, they are there to actually check what is happening. And they should be vocal about, hey, we probably shouldn't be doing that. You probably shouldn't be saying that. So they're there to check. They're, as you would say, watchers on a wall, watchers on the wall who signal and say, hey, something bad is happening over there. There are people who are built that way, personality-wise, character-wise. And to say that they're doing something wrong when they sound the alarm on things would be wrong, because that's the way God created them. I have a little bit of that in me. However, what I have more in me is just a desire to make good content, make wholesome content, and uplift the body through powerful stories of testimony. Not try to damage the body by taking a 10-second video from a 45-minute message and trying to present it to you like this pastor just said something blasphemous, heretical, and that they're going to hell. That's not what I'm going to do. That doesn't interest me whatsoever. But again, we will engage with truth telling. I'm going to be making a video soon about the atrocity and genocide that is happening over in Nigeria, where thousands upon thousands of Christians are being killed for their faith. And again, in the spirit of like truth telling, not that many churches I know are even talking about this. That is a topic in which I will talk about and I will address. But again, if you're looking for some bashing, some deconstruction, let me tell you what the Bible really says and how everybody's lying to you, this is not going to be the channel for you. And so I just wanted to make that clear for anybody who may have watched the first video and is apprehensive or not sure, and nobody has come out and challenged me or said anything about that video. It's just something that I just want to make very clear. This is not a channel for bashing the Christian faith. We are going to encourage one another. We're going to do everything to build up one another. But we would also do everything through the lens of truth. And not my truth, not your truth, but God's truth. And I promise that any opinion that I will ever give, I will back it up with scripture. So that way, when anybody wants to speak against my opinion, my thought, you better speak against it with scripture, because that's what I'm bringing to the table. So I just wanted to, again, just make that very clear about what this channel is, what it is not, so that way there is no confusion. So I hope that's all clear, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.